coming in. Hold on. Okay. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I am a little past the time, but I did put approximate because I have littles and I will always put approximate. But whenever I say I'll be here within relatively 20 to 30 minutes of the approximate time that I put. So, all right, good evening, everyone. I hope that you guys are enjoying your holiday week. I hope that you guys are getting some much needed rest. I'm sure that you're prepping your food and you've probably already done your grocery shopping or you're planning to this week at some point. So I just want to come on here and go over 3 different juices. I want to do 3 new juices, and I want to introduce to you guys a new juicer. All right, so you guys know that I use the Cuvings. You may or may not know. I've talked about this in a couple of videos, but briefly, really not, whatever. My juicer is high end. The Cuvings is a high end juicer, but today I want to talk about the I Am the Chef juicer. Okay, so this juicer, if you let me scoot you guys over so you can see. All right, y'all see that? I don't want to move it too much because then we'll fall and all the things. Okay, so all right, so this is the IMZ Chef masticating cold press juicer. This is going to be my first time using it, and my goal or idea with doing this was basically so that you guys could get my first impression, so that you could see if this is something that you may want to invest in. It's supposed to be it's a masticating juicer just like the Cuvings. And so basically what a masticating juicer is, it basically uses a it's called an auger. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a screw, and it presses the juice against the mesh strainer, and it just extracts more of the juice. Okay, so that is what your higher end juicers use, and that's how you're able to get more juice. So, and if you ever have like that wet pulp, it's because it's not a masticating juicer. There are different qualities in all of these things, but typically your masticating juicers are your better quality ones. So today, yes, so basically the benefits of a masticating juicer are you yield more juice from your produce. Okay, so I have had a juicer in the past. I can't remember the name of it, Jack LaLanne, but it was not good. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but that's how I got my start. And basically all that pulp was left mushy and feeling wet, which means that there's a lot more water inside the or juice content inside of the produce that I wasn't maximizing. So it's more money wasted, and it's just more, and so a masticating juicer yields more juice. That's number 1. The pulp is drier, number 2. And so anytime that you use a masticating juicer, you want to, or anytime that you're juicing or looking for a juicer, I recommend getting a masticating juicer. There are benefits to the other kinds, but just because you want to yield more juice and less, like more dry pulp from your extractions. So that's what this one says. We will see. But yes, so this one is not hard to put together. As you can see, it doesn't take up much room on the counter. It doesn't take up much room in the all of the parts. I always hand wash my juicer pieces. I do not put them in the dishwasher, and I don't advise that you do either. I just, different heat levels, different chemical compounds. I just don't want to mess up my pieces. So I always hand wash my juicer whenever I'm done. Also, another tip is do not leave it overnight, especially that mesh strainer in the middle, because that's going to be your hardest. That's the hardest part for you to get clean, and it sticks. You don't want that pulp to dry. It's kind of like a pan with dried eggs. Like, it just sticks and it just makes it that much harder. So you don't want that. So, all right, we have 3 juices to juice for you guys tonight. I don't necessarily have names for them yet, but we're gonna try them out. And so The first juice is going to be this one has carrots, sweet potato, believe it or not, and an apple. Okay, so we're going to try this out and we're gonna see how it goes. So I'm really excited. Now, one thing that I will note about this is it has a small entry point. Okay, this means that your this means that your produce has to be very, very small. So I have my handy dandy knife on standby to cut up our produce. I'm just gonna kind of hang it back here because, well, my counter is small, okay? So you guys don't mind. Everything was washed and prepped yesterday. So we're just gonna kind of get through this, kind of go through this together. So a lot of people, some people peel their fruit. Hi, you guys, welcome, hey. Some people peel their fruit, their apples, I should say, and some people don't. I don't peel my apples because the skin is like the best part. It's got a lot of the nutrients in it, but I do peel my carrots and of course my sweet potato and then still wash them in baking soda and or vinegar or both. So we're just going to make these pieces small enough to where they fit in the juicer. And then we're gonna get started with our first juice. And we're gonna taste test it, and y'all are gonna, we're gonna share in our experience today, okay? So I hope that you guys enjoy. Come on, invite someone to watch this. Tell them that, hey, we are live and kicking it. So hopefully I'll be able to start going live regularly. I'm not vegan, but I do try to maximize my nutrients. So yeah, no, I don't like to exclude any food groups. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do believe that in moderation that you can still reach your goals, that you don't have to exclude any food groups. I have, in my experience, that has not worked well for me, excluding food groups. So I'll never advise anyone to do that, but more power to you. All right, so here we go. All right, so, and then the on switch is just in the back right here. I know you can't see my hand, but it's just directly on top. It has an on switch and then it has a reverse. So if anything ever gets caught, you can reverse it, but they do advise you not to do that continuously because you'll kind of mess things up. It's going this way, it's going that way. It's kind of like putting your car in drive, reverse, drive, reverse. You don't want to do that. So anyway, here we go. Find my little presser thingy. I don't know what I did with it that quick. Oh. All right. All right, so as you can see, the pulp is starting to come out right here. Let me scoot you guys back some. So the pulp is starting to come out right here in this larger one, and then the juice is gonna be coming out right here. All right, we've got a little thing started here. Hey you guys, welcome, welcome. So we're just trying out our new juicer here, and we are trying to give you guys some options for Black Friday, trying to give you guys some options for meeting your goals, because listen, I know it's Thanksgiving right now, but January is coming, y'all. January is coming, okay? So go ahead and put this on your list. Get you a juicer for the holidays and or your loved one, okay? Tell someone to get it for you, okay? No, it's not chicken. It's not chicken. It's, no, not quite. You can have it with your chicken though, and it's gonna give you those extra nutrients. Yeah. So far, it seems to be doing pretty good. Seems to be doing pretty good. I do notice that one of the things that I'm mentally watching is this is trying to fill up, and I don't know if it's gonna capture all of my produce plus my apple over here. So I'm kind of trying to make it an even ratio so that whenever I pour it out, it will be an even ratio. Does that make sense? I hope so. So that my juice isn't like just sweet potato and carrot, no apple, or just apple and, you know, sweet potato, no carrot, that kind of thing. So, hey, from Brazil. January 9th, what a great birthday present for yourself. A new juicer, new goals, getting healthy. Love that for you. Love that for you. So somebody asked what combination of fruits and vegetables tastes best. That is a hard question to answer because one, they're all good for you, but then two, everybody's taste buds are different. So what I like or prefer is not necessarily what you may like or prefer. I am also a proponent of eating in season. So I will eat pomegranates in the winter, in the fall and winter time, but you won't even be able to find them hardly in like the summer and spring. The same with pumpkins, right? So you don't want to eat pumpkins in the spring and summer because they're not ripe, or yeah, they're just not the best. That's not when they grow at their best. So it's just really hard to answer that. I will always recommend green leafy vegetables. So kale, your spinach, your cucumbers, your celeries, those are always going to be best because they're your dark cruciferous vegetables, which just means they do more for the inside of your body, right? So carrots are kind of like a 1 or 2 stop shop, whereas green, like kale, is a superfood, so it does a lot of things for a lot of things in your body. Does that make sense? I hope. So, yeah. I hope that answers your question. So one thing that I will say, that I will note about this juicer already, is that it is quiet. And I love that, okay? I have littles and that are light sleepers. And so I do my juicing at nighttime. And a loud juicer, I used to have a loud juicer and it was not the business, okay? But this one is super quiet. I think it actually might be quieter than my poopings. I'll have to go back and do that. Let's see about that. But so far, I can dig it. So it looks like the cup is gonna take all of it. We're done with this one. I'm glad I kept my portion small. Oops. Keep doing that. Hey y'all. So I'm planning on starting to go live. I'm gonna start going live every single week, you guys. So you can look forward to me coming on here sharing juice recipes with you or juice content with you. Yeah, information, answering your questions, just sharing what I'm doing, that kind of thing. So we are done with our first juice. As you can see, whatever gets stuck in the router, in the auger, just let it be. One thing that I will point out is this pulp is so dry. That is exactly what you want. That is exactly what you want. You don't want any moisture coming from your pulp. So this is chef's kiss, okay? Very much living up to the name. I am the chef, okay? Living up to the name. All right, so now is the best part. We're gonna taste test it, okay? All right, let's taste it. Sweet potato, carrot, and red apple. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I used 3 or 4 carrots. Oh, how many carrots did I use? How many did I say? 5 carrots, 1 sweet potato, and 1 red apple. That is so good, y'all. So good. Okay. All right. I could stay here all night and drink these, but we got to get to the next juice. Ah. Okay. All right. Okay. All done. And then we have one more. One more to pour up. And we are all done with our first juice. So let's move on to our second juice. So the thing I love that I always tell people, this is like a free tip. The thing I love is, yes, it absolutely does beat V8 juice, okay? I do not like V8 juice, absolutely do not. The thing that I always tell people about whenever you juice, when you guys do get a juicer, is I always juice in color order, right? Because I don't want to have to take my machine apart for color contrasting. So let's say I'm juicing a yellow juice and then I want to juice an orange juice. You want to do your lightest color first, because the darker you go, the color contrast won't matter and you won't mess with the integrity of your juices. So pro tip, no one's telling you that, but I am. So, all right, next is, let me rinse this out really quick. And then stick that back here. Stick that there. All right, next up we're doing a kale. We're doing kale, celery. Celery is always a tricky one. Then we have ginger and green apples, okay? So this one is next. We're just gonna sit this right here. We're gonna chop up our apples again. So the reason that I waited until today to chop them, until I'm ready to start juicing to chop up my apples, is because apples go brown, okay? And you don't want your apples to go brown, because then it just decreases the shelf life of your juice. So yeah. All right, so we're just gonna kind of get these ready to fit down here. Yes, it beats V8 juice. It beats your store-bought, anything, any of your store-bought juices, store-bought options, other than your like health wellness juices, your cold press juices. This is such a better option. The only thing is, which is not a bad thing, these don't have preservatives in them, which is what increases the shelf life. And you don't want preservatives in your juice, in your body, on the shelves. You don't want that. So, all right, let's go. We've got, oh my gosh, I keep doing that. This thing is like, I put it up there, but okay. All right, there we go. So this juicer seems to be more for personal use, okay? And I know that that's what most people follow me for. I do have a few interested people who are interested in starting a juice business. I would not recommend this juicer for that. I would not recommend this juicer for that because it's got such a small hole. You have to chop up your ingredients that much smaller, and it just takes more time. Plus, with this small cup, if you've got an order for, let's say, 15 juices, you're gonna be here for a while. So I don't recommend something this small for bulk juicing, right? So like if you're trying to do 15, like I said, like if you're trying to do a business worth of juices, like in one night, 3 orders, 4 orders, 10 orders, or whatever, I wouldn't recommend this juicer. So I am still home based with my, juice business. So I haven't made my way into, oh, we also have a lemon that's gonna go in here. Also have a lemon. Let's see what you guys are talking about in the comments. Oh, okay. So someone asked, which juice is better for you? Pineapple, mango, yellow bell pepper, ginger, or papaya juice? So the thing is, they all have their benefits. They do. They are all so good for you. Every last one of those things have their benefit and have their place. Like, you just gotta love how God designed. Oh, I also have cucumber in here, y'all. We just putting everything in this one today, okay? I love a green juice though. Green juices are my favorite, my absolute favorite to make. Love a green juice. Okay, so which juice is better for you? Pineapple, mango, yellow bell pepper, ginger, or papaya? So I personally am gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna drink a yellow bell pepper juice by itself, but I will put it with a pineapple, with a mango, ginger, and or papaya. Okay, I'll mix those and make some combinations like papaya, pineapple, and ginger. Then you can do yellow bell pepper, mango, and pineapple. I actually have a recipe in my future ebook that's called Pure Gold, and it has yellow bell pepper and pineapple in it, and it's highly recommended. Biased maybe, but it's really good and good for you. So yeah, the thing about these juices and that I love about juicing is that, the thing I love about juicing is that you can never go wrong. Like, you can never go wrong. The only thing I will say is, like, just of course be aware of your health concerns. Y'all hear that? That's the celery making that noise. Be aware of your health concerns. If you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, you want to stick to less sweet juices. Green juices are always a great option for that because you're trying to reverse your illness. Which, don't let anybody tell you that it's not reversible, because that's not true. I reversed mine. So yeah. Alright. There we go. This juicer is perfect for like 1 or 2 days. Yes, Pure Gold is literally pure gold. So good. So good. So I will take this moment, this opportunity, to add in a free disclaimer, okay? I am working on an ebook. I'm working on an ebook that is going to, I don't want to put a date on it, but I am working on an ebook for you guys of recipes. So stay tuned for that. My newsletter subscribers are going to be the first to know when anything drops. They are always the first to know when anything drops. So be sure to sign up for my newsletter. It is absolutely free, doesn't cost you anything, and you get free tips and free nuggets. From me, I share my journey a little bit more in depth. I share what I'm, juicing or drinking that day, maybe some fun tips, some questions that I get from family and friends. I kind of share the answers on there. So be sure to click the link in the description box. It'll be in there after I get off of here. And sign up for free. Sign up for free for my newsletter. Would love to have you. Tell them you came from this video. All right, one more apple and then we're done with this juice. Again, all of the exact ingredient list will be in the description box below, or in the description box. So be sure to come back and check that out. All right, last few pieces. All right. That is it. That is it. All right, so gonna let that finish doing its thing. All right, does that noise get on y'all's nerves a little bit? No, not much. Okay. All right, so again, I want to show you guys the pulp. So cucumbers are literally like 99% water, so there's almost, this is a little bit more moist, but you can still see that it's super dry. I don't know if you've never juiced before, you're not sure what to compare this to, but if you've juiced before, you know that this is dry compared to what cucumbers can produce. So this is still like very wrung out. So yeah, there's that. All right. Now let's taste it. Let's taste it. I need a bigger, my bigger funnel, but it's too far away. I'm spilling my juice, and I don't like that. Okay, so we're just gonna taste it, and I'll finish doing that in a minute. Y'all, green juice is my literal favorite. I could see her all night. I really could. Yeah, I'm doing better without the funnel, so. No, I don't want all that foamy foam. All right. And there we have 2 green juices that taste divine. All right, last juice, okay, is our, what do we got going on here? Is our cabbage, red cabbage, pineapple, and I believe I put that, there it is, ginger. All right, so again, I got my knife on standby. So we're gonna see how this juicer does with cabbage. Let's see, testing it out here. Let's go. evening. Zombie juice, green juice. I guess you could say that. It's good though. And very much worth it. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna sit this here for now. Where are you guys watching from? Tell me, tell me, tell me. I am in the state for lovers, so they say. Virginia is for lovers. These leafy vegetables do that, y'all. This is why I typically like to edit my videos, but y'all, in this season of my life, I don't got that kind of time, okay? So I'm gonna get me raw and uncut, okay? All the pauses, all the uhs and ums. Thank y'all for hanging out. Anybody have any questions on juicing? Anything you want to know about juicing? It's so beneficial. A lot of people say, oh, well, you know, don't do that. You know, you don't want to take out, you know, some people say like eat the whole fruit. And I do agree. But if we ate the whole fruit, we wouldn't be a sick country. Okay. So the problem is we're not eating any of them. And so I don't know about you, but I'm not about to sit and eat a cucumber, an orange, one banana, half a pineapple, and some carrot sticks throughout the day. I'm just not doing that every single day. So juicing is just a way to maximize your nutrition and pick up a healthier option rather than the Hawaiian punch that's in the store, the Capri Suns for your kids, stuff like that. So a lot of people are like, well, why juice? And I'm like, why not? You're gonna be drinking drink anyway. Why not make it as healthy as possible? Yes, eat the fruit, but if we had that intel, then we would be doing it, or we wouldn't be a sick country. So let's start somewhere, okay? So that's my advice. Start where you are, do what you can, use what you have. to talk about this really quick. Y'all can see this. Let me move this out of the way. We're almost done, but I want to call this out. So this right here is basically the how do I explain this? You know what? Let me get back to y'all on this, okay? There's a reason why it does this, and I'm blanking right now. So I'll get back to you guys on an answer for this. But in the meantime, we're gonna dispose of this to create more room in our juice for our actual product. And we're almost done, so y'all bear with me. Thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's get it. Let's finish this up. Yeah, see, like we're drinking the juice anyway. We just are, you know. $20 a week on juice boxes is, and you don't know what's in it, how long they've been on the shelf, you know, what's happening to their body. If they have any health or medical issues, it's always, the doctors aren't going to tell you this, and I'm not certified to tell you this, but it's diet related. It's diet related. So this information is for educational purposes only, but it is absolutely diet related. So yeah, if you're already they're already drinking juice anyway, just why not give them the healthiest stuff that you can, right? I believe that we all love our children, most of us, right? I believe that we love our children. I do believe that there are some weirdos out there. That's not what I'm talking about. I believe that most of us love our children and want the best for them. And you would do absolutely anything in your power to give them the best opportunities and the best advances and advantages that you knew how to give. And so it's not by us not knowing, it's not by us not doing it, it's by us not knowing what to do. Does that make sense? All right, so we are done with our last juice. We're gonna taste it and then you guys can go. So this is cabbage, red cabbage. What did I say? Red cabbage, ginger, and pineapple. That's what I said. All right. Now it's wet, so let me not drop this. Eee. Okay, there's one. Here we go, let's taste it. Oh my gosh, fave. This is my favorite. Of the three that I juiced today, this one definitely is the favorite, for sure. So, finish these juices up here. And then you guys can have a great night, okay? Oh, love. And I'm just gonna drink this out of the thing. All right, so that is it for tonight. We did 3 juices. Hold on 1 second. We did 3 juices, all right? So we did an orange juice, a green juice, and a purple juice. And they all taste divine. We used the I Am Z Chef masticating juicer. All of this information will be linked in the description, as well as a link to make your purchase. I make no commission off of that. If you choose to, thank you, I Am Z Chef, for gifting me with this juicer. It is phenomenal. I love it. It does come in other colors. I did want to say that. It comes in white, gray, orange, rose red, which is this, red, black, green, and blue. So those are the other color options. So you don't have to get the bright pink one, okay, or the rose red one. But I am so looking forward to drinking these juices, and this juicer did not disappoint, okay? It didn't disappoint. So the only thing I will say, like, you can see that, I don't know if you can see the dripping, but it is dripping. So make sure that I put something back there. I'm gonna clean up a mess here. I wanted to tell you guys something else. Oh yeah, be sure to sign up for my newsletter. My newsletter is gonna be recirculating very soon. So please be sure to go sign up for my newsletter. It's gonna be in the description box below, as well as all the information to find where to get this juicer for your Black Friday shopping. So thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, for watching, and for being here. And I'll be back. If you guys have any other questions, leave a comment. Any other recommendations for videos, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll check that out. And see you guys in the comment section. Bye.